Hi, this is Danny. Welcome to today's video. This is a Train with Danny full-length strength routine. So I encourage you to join in at your own rate. I have some dumbbells here. Be handy if you have some handy. We'll also do some press-ups and squats and regular conditioning exercises too. As always, for a moment, let's just stand, to be quiet, to be still, and to feel our body. So allow your eyes to close now. And check in with your alignment. Feel how your posture is right now. Notice your breath. You notice your sense of flow, just generally through your body. How much, even in stillness, how much flow and grace and ease is present? Or how much tightness and restriction and tension is present? On a journey towards flow, an exercise helps, even strength training. We can work on natural movement. It all begins with the body presence. Give your body your full attention. We can be specific with this. How about your knees? Again, we're seeking a sense of flow, of connection, of awareness, of buoyancy, of resiliency, a restful readiness. And if your knees are locked back or too bent, neither position is ready to move, whether it's squatting or jumping or sprinting. Relaxed readiness. Let's check in with pelvis. How are your pelvic floor muscles? Right between your sit bones, that root, called the root chakra in yoga. Another area we're looking for resiliency and flow. A restful readiness. If it's an area that's tight, we can't use it. If it's relaxed, it's ready. And throughout this workout, we can be aware that the pelvis is relaxed. In other words, you're not squeezing your sit bones together and tucking your pelvis under. Allow your sacrum, your coccyx to be slightly up, rested, just naturally in its natural alignment. Let's check in with the belly, all around your lower front of abdomen. Can be an area of disconnect. An area we lose a sense of awareness and flow. But just bring your attention to your abdomen, the belly area. Philosophy is the same, relaxed, ready to be naturally engaged through human movement. We press the ground away to do a squat, to do a press up, to lift a dumbbell. And our torso naturally engages. We call this trust, trusting that the body will do what it does best without any preconceived ideas of how we should move. So if your belly is tight, if it's pulled in, just be open to the idea of being relaxed. That efficient readiness. Let's bring our awareness to shoulders. There is a natural and neutral, which is not pulled back and it's not slumped forwards. But initially you just notice what is, notice how your posture is around your shoulders. And then be open to the idea of being rested, your shoulders relaxed. And this is a journey, maybe minutes, weeks, months, years, even decades. A journey into a flowing posture, easy posture, very relaxed, but in that relaxation, completely ready to respond. Okay, maybe we should warm up. Allow your eyes to open. Okay, let's just do some weight transfer at first. So move your body onto one side, take a moment, weight shift your body over, and take a few seconds to feel your balance. How's the ankle? How's the knee? In your own time, just weight shift. You might lean forward slightly, even a little hip hinge there. Just weight shifting. Plant your foot. Lean in slightly. Everything's relaxed. The leg you're on is working, but everything else is easy. And even the leg you're standing on that's taken your entire weight through one side, that's that responsiveness. And your other limbs just respond. If you lose your balance, you just come back. Let's begin some breaths now. Check your mouth is closed and your breath is quite minimal. Just subtly inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. Let's add a little more range to this weight transfer and hip hinge. Relax your arms down, take your leg back slightly. If you need the back foot touching or to hold on to a chair, this is fine. It's a sunny autumn day here in the UK and I like to earth, so I'm barefoot. A nice sense of connection with the ground. The receiving of energy from Earth's natural elements. If you do like to wear trainers, I encourage you to try both options at times. Try working with bare feet or barefoot shoes. Okay, let's go a little more dynamic here. We'll weight shift. Just begin to squat. There's a nice side motion, including your head. It's coming from the ground, relaxed. When we do the cardio videos, there's a set time. When we do the strength training, and even now during the warm-ups, there's no set time, it's when your body fatigues. So my timing and your timing might be different. You may need to pause the video, you may work quicker than me. Okay, let's bring in some shoulder warm-ups. Feel that gravity phase of movement, where everything drops. And then there's a spring back, a rebound, ground reaction force, push off, extension. We can hold, and then soften, and then stretch and hold. And you might like to rotate your body slightly. So when your left arm is up, you rotate a bit right and vice versa. You just start to turn a bit. And that leg that's behind can stretch back slightly. You may get a little more turn. The leg you're on, you rotate towards that side. So you start to stretch through the abdomen, through the hip flexors, through the waist, through the arm, through the lats, right, through that whole side of the body. Perhaps we'll do one more each side. Nice calm breath. Let's bring hamstrings in. Little floor drag and kick. Let your breath be calm. Feel how your knees are. How's your pelvis? How are your shoulders? Keep aware of your body. Let's be very present during this workout. Very mindful of our body. How about hip flexors? Let's come forwards. A bit more narrow with the stance. Opposite hand could come across. To get this nice movement at rib cage and chest bone, rotating towards the knee that's rising. Okay, more for the pelvis. Let's take a nice hip hinge and put your hands on your lower thighs. And we can tuck and untuck the pelvis. And where the pelvis goes, we can let the spine follow. So as the pelvis untucks, we can move more into extension. As the pelvis tucks, we can encourage more flexion. Right through to the head rising and tucking. Nice spinal movement with the pelvis. Your timing, your range. Let's find about a midpoint and play with the hamstrings. Let's somewhat straighten the knees and soften and straighten and soften and re-straighten. So back of the thighs get the stretch. Okay, we'll roll this through. Let's take arms right up. Add a bit more twisting now. Widen your stance, rotate your body around. Allow your head to move. Okay, let's come down, shake out. Do a nice exercise for the forearms. Nice postural move as well, where we unroll the spine right through to fingertips from the forearms, and then roll the forearms and curve your spine. That would be the inhale, and then the exhale to roll down. Elbows and then wrists and fingers spread wide, and bring your shoulder blades gently together. And then into the flexion phase, more rounded at shoulder blades. Push to ground away, 1 or 2 seconds pause, exhale to lower, inhale to rise. Okay, let's come center, a little more loosening, shake out the wrists and shoulders. And let's do one side, one shoulder blade here. You might be on your left, I'm on my right side. Try forwards. And let's weight shift and change. Both directions. Okay, and shake it free for a moment, that's great. Let's just check in again, allow your eyes to close. Spending a bit of time warming up. Brings us more into our body, ramps up the flow, makes the connections, and gets the body ready for something a little more dynamic. We'll add some resistance to the body. And today we're using dumbbells to start with. Okay, great. So we're going to start with our forearms and biceps. So just give your arms a little bit of a squeeze there with the opposite hand. Just connecting, and the other side as well, with your brain and the touch, bringing that awareness of the focus. Okay, now I've got a 3, a 4 and a 5 kilogram set of weights here. Depending on your familiarity with dumbbells, if it's your first time doing some slow bicep curls, then please go light and assess your body after 2 or 3 or 4 days, and then next time you play the video you can go a little heavier. I'm going to go for a quite heavy, a 5 and a 4, but I'm going to start just with the 5 for me. Just moving through space at a medium pace, priming the muscles for some slow exercise in a moment. Body's relaxed, same as with the sensing, same as with the warming up. It's the same with the conditioning. Pushing the ground away, finding a flow. Nothing is held, nothing is forced. Keep going on your left side. I'll work with you for a moment. So we're going to be getting ready to slow this down. Now I know from previous workouts the sort of weight I need to make this challenging, and it's either a 5 and a 3 or 5 and a 4. It's a little more tricky to hold 2 weights in one hand because of the grip. If you have a single weight that's the right weight, that's ideal. So let's come up and we're going to weight shift over to the left and quite slowly begin to lower and then rise. Somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds rising and 5 and 10 seconds lowering. You can move your body subtly. You can take a step. So it doesn't really matter which leg is forward. In fact, it's quite nice to mix it up. The elbow is not going to quite straighten, perhaps an inch short of being straight. Let's take it slow. You might even get to the stage after 6 or 8 repetitions where you feel you can't lift the weight up. And that's ideal for strength training. We don't really even need to count. You'll get an idea if you're doing loads and loads of these that you need to go heavier. But it's still slow. Change legs occasionally. Relax your upper body. Not too high with the dumbbell. About chest height. Let your head move around. I've probably only got 2 more repeats, I'm guessing, I don't know yet. But slowly, looking for a good sense of fatigue. Again, it depends on your experience. I automatically smile when it gets really, really strong because my nervous system relaxes and allows me to do more. So no grimacing allowed. Really slow. Still weight shifting, still moving. You might find you can't get the weight any higher. That's what we're trying to reach, is that stage, and still have the control to lower slowly before even attempting another repetition. May or may not be there. And if it is there, try and speed up. Try and put as much acceleration in as possible. So when you're just about cooked, just go fast, 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 fast. The body can't do it fast, but that's the message. And you can always sneak a little help with the other hand, a little spotting. Okay, so when you're ready, just let the arms straighten out fully. It might take a few seconds to shake out. But unlike cardio training, there's no need to rest. We can go straight to the other side. We'll do a few primers first. So just move through space. Fast forward or pause as you need to. But I'm changing sides now here. And I'm going to go for an extra weight to slow things down and work on strength training. Coming onto that lead leg at first. If it's right arm, right leg. Not quite resting at the bottom. The body kind of rests, but the arm is working. So I'm softening the torso, but the elbow doesn't quite straighten before returning. Then the body comes up a bit. There's more tone, more postural length that maintains as you lower, but then nearer the bottom, do soften your body and knees and head. And I encourage you to move around. Look around to your space. Can your breath be really calm? Our heart rate does tend to rise with slow strength training. This is okay, this is good. So it might be the opposite leg is forwards. And without needing to count, it's about 5 to 10 seconds on the up and about the same on the down. I have no idea if I'm in shot of the video. I might have just walked out the screen right there. I'll come back to what feels like the middle. So it's right bicep focus. Mix up how you're standing, mix up the angle. Keep it slow. Relax your face. Again, body might soften, but arm stays working. I'm naturally stronger on my right side. I tend to do a few more. Perhaps I could go for an extra kilogram on this arm. But it's beginning to work for me now. I'm feeling that discomfort. You can still smile through it. It's not painful. It's a broad discomfort. If there's localized pain, then please rest. Your elbow or your shoulder may have some inflammation, and this is not the routine for you today. Perhaps try relaxation or restorative routine. Let's keep it slow, even slow down more. So I'm completely fatigued here. I'm going to see if I can do the attempting to accelerate. It's really fun. So you're at the bottom of the movement. You start slow, but then you go as fast as you can. Full speed. And maybe you can't get the dumbbell all the way. Other hand can help. Okay. Unless you feel you need to rest, let's go straight to triceps. We'll do left side. I'm taking a third of the weight from 9 kilograms to 3. And again, doesn't really matter which leg is forward. But with the elbow high, can we begin to move through space with the body moving forwards as the forearm and hand moves back. It's fine to switch legs. Try and be quite relaxed through your body. It's left back of upper arm, tricep muscles. Watch out for the elbow dropping. You might find you're using your whole rear shoulder rather than just focusing more on the triceps. Elbow high. You may need to use a mirror for this to check your alignment. And slowing down a little more here. I didn't have a 2.5 kilogram dumbbell available at home here, but I might have opted for that. So because this is slightly too heavy for me, I'm going a little bit faster than I might normally do. Many ways to do triceps. Narrow press ups and dips on previous videos we've worked on. It's a really nice way of using a dumbbell. Keeping it slow. Finding your biting point Smile when it really starts to kick in. Keep good form, keep flow, but allow a pretty strong challenge. And when your time is right, please change arms. Pause if you're not quite ready. Otherwise, if your timing happens to be with mine right now, let's switch. The ground is here. Torso is naturally active. Body is relaxed. Triceps extend the elbow. So we're extending the elbow joint to work the back of the right upper arm, toning those muscles for function, for appearance, for all the metabolic health we get from slow strength training. Muscles pull on tendons, tendons pull on bones, we get the bone health. Slowing down. Let your neck move about a little bit so your neck is free. Might even reduce the range of motion on the way down. Okay, that's enough for me. When you're ready, let's come back and shake out. Let's keep with the upper body for one more, and then we'll come to some legs. I'm going to do a form of press up with the pelvis high. It's more like a shoulder press from the gym. You might prefer knuckles or palms, but it's something like this. So watch a couple if you want to, and then join in. It can even be with the leg raised, but rather than the normal press up, you're walking in a little further, sinking your forehead, your crown down, finding a breath that works. I'm inhaling to rise. This will be easier from the knees. You might try that sort of down dog position and then walk in a little bit further. Feel free to raise a leg up and continue. So we've got front of shoulders and upper chest muscles. Triceps still. I'll allow my arms to fully straighten for the first few. But now to increase challenge, going quite deep, but not too high. Nice calm breathing. Might even close your eyes. Feel into your chest muscles, stretching from your chest bone to your shoulder. You might have the after effects of your triceps from the last exercise. This is fine. You can go to your safe maximum. Gets to a point where you can't straighten your arms anymore. It's a more advanced option. You can stop at mild fatigue, medium fatigue, or complete fatigue. When you're ready, we'll just have a little pause, shake out. Let's do another set, but let's go for a normal press up, perhaps even wider hands. You may not have much energy left from that last set. Let's feel out a slow set of push-ups. Feel free to work from your knees. Relax into the intensity. Enjoy this workout. This is for your health of your body. Resorting to the knees to get a few more repeats out. And when enough's enough, Add 1 and then rest. Okay, for leg training, you might take a dumbbell or two to create more resistance for your leg muscles. Completely optional. Let's slowly ease your shoulders, ease the arms. If you do quite a bit of leg training, following the Restore Your Body program, doing leg training, strength training once a week, then you might find you need extra resistance. However, done slow enough, deep enough, and without coming up too high, you can also get fatigue without any extra weights. Sweet spot's about 8 repetitions. Getting to that point of not being able to carry on at about number 8. Loads of weight on the front foot, 15% maybe at the back. Easy neck, easy shoulders. Keep it slow. When you feel there's not one more, just try another one. You can always let the dumbbells drop to help you back up. If you're feeling a bit lightheaded, just rest at any time. A lot of blood flow is going to the legs right now. So rest if you need to between legs, otherwise when you're ready we'll switch over. Easy posture. Sink down, most of your weight's on the front leg. Feel your heel connected. You can even wiggle your toes a bit. Carefully not pushing your knee out in front. Not too high on the way up. Calm your breathing as best you can. Your heart's working harder to send blood to your quadriceps and glutes of this leg. So I'm done, but there's another one. Physically kind of done, but mentally we can do more. Still a bit for the back. We naturally work the torso when we do good mechanics of toning. Perhaps we'll just think about glutes, low back, pelvic floor, with a few back extensions. So it's a little more direct for the pelvis and torso, limbs resting. Watch out for flexing here. Be a little untucked and be neutral or even slightly extended. Slightly curved in here, the low back. Easy neck and shoulders. Calm breathing. We could add to this some arm flow. So you're kind of squatting, just further forwards than a normal squat, not using the lower legs. I don't feel we need to get a strong fatigue across the back muscles, just a nice bit of presence and awareness there. And how about we throw in some abdominal exercising? Relax your back, more to flex. One knee up, Other knee up. And let's see how we are to lower the torso down and the legs slightly up at first. Returning in. Tucked pelvis. Lower back sinks down. Possibly to a stretch pose before coming in slowly. Not too close, not to rest, and then back out. This move isn't for everybody. You may do a smaller range. You might have one foot down. We could advance this with some arm lifts. If you need your hands behind your head, this is fine. You can advance it with some leg lifts. We can do a little bit of both. Keep it slow. Abdominal focus, hip flexors. Again, torso and pelvis area. Front of the body. If your back feels strained, you're going too low. This is quite strong. The bent knee ones we started with are easier. But hip flexors, abdominal muscles, feel some workload there. Can be quite strong. Again, arm lifts are an option. One leg down would be safer for your back. Less pressure on your hips. Maybe even throw a few crossovers. All depending on your energy and your abdominal muscles in this moment. Feel your body, feel your aliveness. Feel the connection through your form. You might lie back for a moment and rock your pelvis on the ground, gently bowing and then flattening your back. Really calming your breathing. Let's bring one knee into the body and the other leg could straighten out. A little gentle rocking and movement under the knee if it's more comfortable. Let's do a light hamstring and spine stretch there where we relax the head and heel down. Begin to extend your knee, straighten your knee, head comes up. Drop into the pelvis slightly, careful not to lift your bottom up. And even keep your head up for a moment, opposite hand can reach up, calf, maybe even towards the foot or toes, softening and straightening. Let's come down and shake out. Other knee comes up. In your own time, let's hamstring stretch. Head can be down, head can be up for this. We're warming down, by the way. Workout's over. Just entering some slow, stretchy movement phase. Breathe gently. Okay, let's rock the knees from side to side. And perhaps roll to one side. And either kneel for a moment, but when you're ready, no rush, but slowly allow your body to rise. Take your time. Okay, let's roll shoulder blades. Let's uncurl the forearms, bicep and forearm stretch, and then curl in. Extend your pelvis, spine, shoulder blades back, head up, and then round everything. Tuck the pelvis, chin down. Inhale and exhale. Shake those wrists. Let's cross. Really good workout. Well done. Thanks for joining in with me. Train with Danny, strength number 3. Some body resistance, some dumbbells, having fun, tuning our body, enhancing our posture. do a few hamstring kicks, and hopefully feeling a bit more together, more relaxed, fatigued, but kind of energized as well. And then maybe a couple little gentle stretches here. Breath getting more and more calm. Okay, let's just check in for a moment. So shake out. Allow your eyes to close. Stand comfortably. Feel your alignment. Feel your integrity. Feel your body. That's right at the beginning when we sense Him. We're not trying to change. We notice, we warm up, we train, and at the end the job's done. I'm trusting you feel more connected through your body. Joined up the dots to create a clearer picture. Posture's improved. Niggles and tensions have gone. Nothing's held. Body's relaxed, body's ready. Could respond if needed. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you again soon. Well done.